Today, we're at Zak Bagans Haunted Museum here in Las Vegas. This is our 6th visit here. Absolutely love this place. We were here back in February, so just 10 months ago. Had a great time. We were kind of sad then because there was some stuff that was removed, such as his Hollywood artifacts, but that was because he was installing a new room at the time for Bobby Mackey's. So that's why we came back now. It opened probably a couple months after we were here last time. Wow.
Gnarly.
We cannot wait to go in and check it all out. So come with us. Thrills, chills, and good meals. It's gonna go give you a little tour of the outside. We're not allowed to film inside of Zak Bagans Haunted Museum. We just exited out of Zak Bagans Haunted Museum. Such an amazing experience. It's our 6th time here. Do a little walk around the building before we take off and head to our next destination. When we were here last time, we were talking to the security guard who actually greeted us this morning when we came here, and he was telling us about this car because at the time there was not a sign above it. So he was saying that this guy, Sean Vincent Gillis, would run women down, and then he'd jump out of the car, and if they weren't dead, he would drag them and force them into the car, and then he would kill them later on. And like Maria said, he looks like a real creeper. So there's a photo of the actual serial killer right there. Do a little walk around his car, and the craziest part is the front bumper that I'm going to show you. So here's the back. We're going to look inside. So it's the inside of a serial killer's car. Multiple women were put into this vehicle. Just crazy how evil people can be. And if you look at the front bumper of the car, you can see all that damage. Many people were struck by this vehicle right here. And then he killed them. And it still has the sticker from Louisiana. July 2004. No license plates on the car. But that car belonged to Sean Vincent Gillis. And this guy over here is creeping Maria out. That was crazy. We used the porta potty right now when we came out after our 2.5-hour tour, and Maria called for me in a kind of a panic. I was about 2 feet away looking in the car. I was just showing you guys. She said it felt like somebody was shaking the porta potty, but I was right next to it. There was no one else around us. Only people that are in the parking lot right now are me, Maria, and 2 security guards on the opposite side of the parking lot that I totally see. No one shook it, but she swore someone was shaking that porta potty when she was inside of it. So we're gonna take you around to the front. This is where you enter when you come to the tour. You can come around here. As you can imagine, there is no filming inside of there, unfortunately. I wish we could even just take pictures because there's so much stuff in there. So beautiful. Tons of his doll collection, the clowns, and everything. So let's go around to the front. Amazing little fountain. And here's the first sign for the Haunted Museum. We love all of those shows. Really, really entertaining. And that's the front entrance you go through when you enter into the Haunted Museum. Now when you go in there, you have to say an oath that you cannot hold them liable if anything happens to you, as well as before you even come here, you have to sign a waiver online saying that you cannot sue them or anything else, including up to death. Which is a beautiful property here. Absolutely love the whole house. And Zak has all these weird, creepy dolls, or mannequins, I guess you call them, all around the property. I believe we were told on one of our past visits, they came from some old, amusement park thing. They're super creepy, not very well made at all, and pretty ugly, to be honest with you. And there are a bunch of them. So let's take a look around to the front. And that one looks very disturbed. Let's zoom in and get a little closer look at her. This poor woman is cowering in the corner, kind of hiding up there by one of the doors. Now it's crazy, if you look from the outside, it does not look like a big of a house. But once you enter inside, it is huge. There's so many rooms, it is insane. 2 stories, and to me, it doesn't look like a 2-story house from the outside. But there are definitely 2 stories, so we went all over them. I want to say there's something like 100 rooms inside this house. And a basement. The basement is amazing because it's the only basement I've ever been in that I believe I've ever seen before. Not any kind of basement that I've ever pictured when I think of a basement is literally you go down the staircase and you come into this like corridor where my shoulders barely fit through, and it's all brick. You go down a long walkway, you turn to the left, and all of a sudden you're in a small room, and I mean a very small room, like a normal house's bathroom size of that. And that's supposedly where the rituals used to occur, and that's where the, we'll say, exotic movie actress Jenna Jameson used to live. And her brother declared that there was different rituals and even sacrifices that occurred down there in the basement when they lived here. And Zach, you have a copy of Jenna Jameson's brother's birth certificate right there before you go down that shows the address of this house. Very cool, very creepy. Take over on the side and show you Zach's other house that they don't really tell you about right next door. And I'll tell you what, Zach loves creepy clowns. So we're gonna head around the side and show you the house next door, because it's even creepier than where the museum is. It's very cool, all gothic, and he painted the whole house black. So as I mentioned, we've been to Zak Bagans Haunted Museum 6 times, always changes, all these different things in there. And normally we come at nighttime, but we actually were here at 10 a.m. when they opened this morning. We've never been here during the day before. So that was definitely an experience. And we got lucky because we got to have a tour with Virginia, who has been here for 8 years, seen her on all kinds of different Ghost Adventure episodes. And she was with Sam and Colby when they were here investigating. She was incredible. I'm gonna say she was our favorite. Very, very awesome. Really nice lady. Very, very informative. So we had a great tour today. So that's what I was wondering. If you come during the day, will it be any different than at nighttime? It really wasn't. We found couple little different things in there. Nothing crazy. Never had anything bad happen. People say they have like bad dreams. I've never had that happen personally. Maria's experienced some things in the past, but nothing really too bad. But here it is. So Zach also purchased the house right next door to the Haunted Museum. As you can see, there's the museum, and this we call the Black House. So he actually painted the whole house black, including the driveway. So everything here is black. And actually, like I said, normally we come here at nighttime, but now we actually get to see and appreciate all the details in the house. So I was told before, I went security guards, that this is where he does the editing for the show and everything else. And we have been here before and seen the van that they take for the production van that carries all their equipment. And I zoomed in a little bit so we can see all the other details here. Oh, wow, I just saw that. Okay, I looked through the window here. Don't know if you can see. I'm gonna try to zoom in all the way 4 times. It's gonna get distorted, but that is crazy what I can see through the window. So I zoomed in 4 times on the cameras as far as it'll go, but if you look through the window right there, you can see the waterfall in the backyard, which Maria could hear when we were over by the white car that we were just by. And it's like a orange, red light in there. It just looks creepy being able to see the waterfall, but it's all like orange. I'm wondering if the window is orange back there. I have no idea what the purpose of that is. So again, it's just an incredible house. And then he has a large statue over here. I believe that's Saint Michael. So I'm assuming that is there to protect him from any demons or whatever else from the museum. But it is just so cool. I love to see inside. We were also told once, remember, people say a lot of things, can't really confirm it or may not ever happen, but we were told once that he has so much artifacts, which we completely believe, because there's so much stuff inside the museum, that he's talked about possibly opening this for a second museum. So don't know if that's true or not, or just gonna be a production house or what it is, but no matter what, it is very, very cool. So that's gonna do it for us here today at Zak Bagans Haunted Museum. We're gonna end off right here where we started. This is where you check in with security for registration, then they escort you around the side of the house. Thank you so much for joining us. Thrills, chills, and good meals. Highly recommend. Come here, check out Zak Bagans. It is not cheap. I will never say it is, but I'm telling you, it is worth it. 6 times we've been here. We'll definitely be coming here again. When you do the RIP, you also get souvenir shirts included. Shirt alone is like $30. So I believe it's like $86.95 now for the RIP, maybe a little more. Prices do change every year. They go up a little bit more, but again, so worth it. So thank you for joining us. We are out of here and on to our next spooky adventure. And look who just came over. That's crazy. That's awesome. How's it going, Zach? Dude, that was